Welcome back to Torah Health and Fitness. Welcome to Torah Anytime viewers and podcast viewers around the world. If you enjoy this series or get anything out of it, please, number one, follow it so that you get the updates when they are out. You'll be the first to know. Please also share a link to this shiur, to this class, with any loved ones, friends, or family who you think would enjoy it or benefit from it. Everything that I'm presenting in this series is based on the new book, Body and Soul. And if you're interested in further discussion, depth, tangential information, footnotes, endnotes, additional resources, there's a lot in this book, a lot more than we'll ever be able to cover in this series. We also have a free website full of wonderful resources for those who don't like to read called torahhealth.org. Please visit it. It's linked to on this page in Torah Anytime. And all book sales, by the way, are helping support the website and other programs. It's a not-for-profit program. So Chanukah is a wonderful time to address a very, very long-standing Jewish myth. It's probably goes back to the time of the Chanukah story, to the Hellenistic times. And that myth is that exercise, that is exercising the body, is somehow a Greek idea, a Hellenistic idea, and it's not really a good fit for a Jewish person, Jewish lifestyle, Judaism. Nothing could be farther from the truth. Exercising the body is actually quite important to Judaism, to Jewish tradition, for both a healthy body and mind. Don't take it from me. Let's hear what the Rambam has to say about this. Rambam, Maimonides, says in Hilchos Deos, Perek Dal, the 4th chapter of Deos, he says, quote, as long as a person exercises, avoids overeating, and keeps his digestive system healthy, those three things, exercise, don't overeat, that's going to be the subject of another class in the future, and keeps his digestive system healthy, which is also going to be a topic we'll discuss in depth. If he does those three things, says Rambam, he won't get sick, and he will remain vigorous, even if he occasionally eats bad foods. But one who sits comfortably and doesn't exercise, or doesn't keep his digestive system healthy, then even healthy foods and medicines won't keep him from pain and weakness his entire life. The Rambam is making a very firm statement. The fact that he puts it into his Mishnah Torah, into Hilchos Deos, is very telling. He's saying it's a matter of Jewish law, of Jewish principle, that a person must keep himself healthy by, among other things, exercising the body. The Rambam is speaking to the skeptic who says, I don't know, it seems to me that health is a matter of hashgacha, of divine providence. If God wills it, I'll be healthy. And if God wills it, I won't be healthy. What I need to do is pray more or do more mitzvahs, and hopefully God will be kind to me and keep me healthy. And the Rambam is saying categorically that is a false notion. Your hishtadlus, your due diligence must include not just avoiding outright dangers, but being proactive in your health, doing, among other things, physical exercise. This view was taught by many, many Gedolim throughout the generations, including the following quote from Rav Avigdor Miller Zal. Quote, Rambam puts the responsibility for your health on you. Whatever happens, you are the one who is responsible. Now, what is it that exercise does for us? Does it really do anything for us? Is it only making us strong? We understand that exercise can make us strong, but what are the other benefits? There's a preponderance of evidence from modern medical science that exercise impacts our body in multiple ways. And I'd like to share a short list with you of some of these ways that exercising, proper kind of exercise under the guidance of a doctor or a trainer, so you do the right kind for your own body type and so on, your age, etc. But here's what the proper exercise will do for you, and this is simply really a footnote to what the Rambam said in Deos that we just read. Number 1, immunity. Exercise daily strengthens the immune system against the microbes that we encounter wherever we go. The heart. Exercise strengthens the heart, improves its efficiency, along with the other benefits of lower blood pressure and better blood flow. Weight control. Now, weight control mostly depends on how and what we eat, but exercise does accelerate weight loss and it helps a person keep it off. Sleep. It's well known that exercise improves sleep efficiency. What that means is you'll need less sleep for the same amount of restfulness. In fact, the time you gain by needing to sleep less more than makes up for the time you spent exercising. So people feel like they don't have time to exercise, don't realize that actually you gain time by exercising. Mood. Many people have found that exercise can improve their mood, relieves their anxiety, and even relieves certain symptoms of depression. Locomotion. One of the hallmarks of old age is slowing down, having trouble walking, needing a cane or a walker or a wheelchair, or even worse, being, God forbid, bedridden. Exercise properly at the right frequency can actually help a person avoid such outcomes later in life. Cognition. The right kind of exercise actually improves your cognition, your brain, your thinking, and your memory. That alone is reason to get everybody exercising, especially children who are, or anybody who's in an academic environment. And just overall, there seems to be no bodily function, quite literally, that doesn't improve with exercise. So overall well-being is going to be improved when a person starts exercising regularly. Even hearing loss seems to be lessened by exercise, and there's so many examples of this. Bottom line, exercise makes life livable for longer. To wrap this session, I would like to quote the late Rav Yaakov Weinberg Zal, who was the Rosh Hashiva of Ner Yisrael until his passing. And his words say more than anything else I can say about the need for exercise and perhaps help us improve our perspective on it. And if you want to see this in the book, it's on page 196. He says, "If you are an observant Jew, then you know that one of the really important things to do is to keep your body in top physical shape. That means stimulate the muscles, give it proper usage. That's one of the things you ought to be doing. Whether you pick mountain climbing on the weekends, whether you pick basketball, it doesn't really matter. That's already a question of which one do you enjoy more. But there's a need to do physical activity that will keep the muscle tone, the circulation, and everything else in good condition. Unfortunately, what happens is that the other things that matter blind us to this, and most don't carry out their obligation to make sure that they have good physical condition. But it is an obligation that ought to be observed like all other mitzvahs." By the way, as a Hanukkah present to you, we put a PDF of this chapter on TorahHealth.org. It's a free download right on the homepage. You don't even have to log in. Anybody can download it, and you have this quote there to print out, put up on your fridge or on your wall or on your dashboard of your car, wherever you need to see it, to remind you of the mitzvah of taking care of your health, and that it includes exercising properly, frequently. And with that, I would like to wish you a Freilich Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah, and be gesund.